Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Tigers kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bears offense will go to work first. And we get a look at this 4-star freshman running back who's living up to the hype. A highly talented back and someone this offense is excited to have after winning a spirited recruiting battle. Flag wave. Gets away. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. That's caught. It's Miller. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here's Lagway to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Freeman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Looking to scramble. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll send the back in motion. Lagway wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
They're going to run just about their entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on third down. From the gun on third down, Lagwin makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I mean, it's really nice when you start to have a QB that understands exactly what the situation is. Third down, like my execution, not trying to make big plays. How can I move the sticks, get myself another set of downs? Nice job.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! They're on the board first here at the season opener.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on fourth down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the fourth down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that fourth down. That was a big one.
And they tacked on the extra point. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Byron Brown. He's the one that'll be called on to keep this offense churning. Looking for a crease. It's Cobb. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Punt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. How about that last drive? Just carved it. Air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Morris. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Bears peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. To the air. It's Lagway. The screen. He can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. In the red area, it's Morris. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The good news about starting the season outside. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hand.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback keeper. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They want to send an early message as they open this season, going for it on 4th and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 4th down, Lagway. Finds him out of the backfield. Just couldn't get loose. They stop him right at the line, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Quarterback keeps it. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run, and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with UAB taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this 2nd half?
Hey guys, Coach Golish told me at the half. First game of the season, as you know, there's a lot of nerves, a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, but this team knows they can be better in the 2nd half. He said he told his team in the locker room, we've got to clean up our mistakes and our missed assignments. We want to set the tone for what kind of team we'll be this season, and that all starts right now. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the defense knew coming into the 2nd half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Brown will throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The offense changing the play. Lagway. He fires to the left side. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside where you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Running inside, it's Cobb.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Past the 10. He is in! Touchdown, Auburn! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And right down the middle. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Morris. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Makes the catch. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway on target. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Lagway to throw for it on fourth. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Ross.
Here's Lagway to pass. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Miller. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looked so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. DJ Lagway to throw again. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lagway wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. The Bears are in the hurry-up. Tight end now in motion. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Quarterback may change this route. 4th down, Lagway. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And the Bears come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Throwing, Lagway. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Smith's got it. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Pulls and fired complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Unloads quickly. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Lagway. Going to try to get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Brown. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Could not make his way to the corner.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Sends it back in motion. Lagway to throw for it on 4th. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Touchdown! trip to the house.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send off the offense to go to work. And you know this coaching staff was hoping for more from their senior quarterback. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Brown will throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Sure hands, it's Nimrod. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
He's going to throw deep right side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unleashes one. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one. And you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that.
Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. The Tigers are back on top.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And the extra point is good. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out